বন্ধুরা, আজকে আপনাদের সাথে আলোচনা করব নেপালের বিভিন্ন প্রজেক্ট নিয়ে, যেগুলো নেপালকে অন্যত্র নিয়ে যাবে। চলুন বন্ধুরা, ভিডিওগুলো দেখে আসি।
Nepal East to West Railway. The East-West Railway line Nepali-Com or the Mechi-Mahikli Railway is an upcoming project in Nepal. The railway will be the longest in Nepal, stretching 945.244 kilometers, 587 miles, expanding from the eastern Indo-Nepal border of Kakarbit to the western Indo-Nepal border of Kanchanpur. Subsidiary lines will be added, expanding the total project to 1,376 kilometers, 855 miles. Gandaki Hydropower Project. The government has initiated construction of the 1,200 megawatts storage project in the Gandaki River that flows between Gorkha and Dadang districts. As of now, the government has finalized its detailed project report, DPR, and has been providing compensation to the people affected by the project construction. The government so far has distributed Rs 26 billion in compensation for land acquisition. To build the National Pride project through domestic resources, the government has been collecting infrastructure development tax and the import of petroleum products. In 2020, the land acquisition could be completed along with the government finalizing the development modality of the hydro project, Pushpul Highway. This highway is expected to serve as an alternative to the existing east-west highway that mainly runs through the Terai region. Pushpul Highway runs through the hilly region of the country from Chiobanjiang of Panchthar district in the far east to Jalagat of Baitati district in the far west. Nearly 10 million Nepalese will benefit upon completion of the highway, a national pride project. The 1,776-kilometer highway connects 215 settlements of 26 districts. To complete the project by the end of the fiscal year 2020-21, the government will have to intensify the construction work in 2020. The project cost is estimated to be Rs 79.18 billion. Nagdhunganalbais Tunnel Road equals. This tunnel project will connect Sisnekola and Besnetchap. The 2.7-kilometer long double-lane road is expected to reduce the time to clear Nagdhunga Pass by one-third. With construction beginning in mid-November, the construction of the project is expected to complete in 42 months. The construction of the tunnel under the Nagdhunga Pass is expected to ease the current traffic congestion along the Nagdhunganalbais section of the Prithvi Highway. The Japanese government is providing Rs 16 billion in concessional loans for the project, Gautam Buddha International. The project was scheduled to be completed by the end of this year. However, the project officials are seeking yet another deadline to complete the project. Now, the international airport being constructed with the financial support of the Asian Development Bank is expected to be ready for the test flight by the first quarter of 2020. The international airport is expected to serve 760,000 passengers annually by 2030, including 280,000 visitors to Lumbini, which lies 20 kilometers west of the Gbia. The completion of Gbia will enable airlines to establish direct air services from countries like India, Sri Lanka, Thailand, and Myanmar, which Buddhist population is high, immediately, and from China, South Korea, and Japan in the medium term. Melamki Water Project. The much-awaited mega drinking water project is considered to be the most viable long-term alternative to ease the chronic water shortage that exists within Kathmandu Valley. After a halt of over a year after the Italian contractor abandoned the project, Sine Hydro, a Chinese construction firm, was awarded the contract to complete the remaining works by mid-July 2020. The Chinese firm has reportedly assured the government to complete the project before the deadline. If the Chinese firm follows through its commitment, the government will be able to supply over 170 million liters drinking water daily to households in Kathmandu, Upper Tamakashi Hydropower Project. In 2019, GMR Energy, the developer of 900 megawatts Upper Karnali Hydropower Project, concluded negotiations with Bangladesh over tariffs, terms and conditions of the power purchase agreement for selling 500 megawatts of electricity. The deal between the developer of the mega hydropower project and the government of Bangladesh marks a breakthrough in the project whose deadline for financial closure had expired last year. An agreement that is likely to be signed in 2020 will also help in ending uncertainty over the fate of the mega hydropower project. Nepal will receive 27% free equity and 12% free energy from the Upper Karnali project. This amounts to 108 megawatts of electricity, approximately equal to 15% of the current installed capacity in Nepal, variable by diversion. Nearly 51,000 hectares of land in Bardia and Banki districts is estimated to get irrigation facility from this multi-purpose project that will also generate 48 megawatt of electricity. Tunnel boring machine was used for the first time in Nepal to construct the tunnel of this mega project. The construction of 12.2 km long tunnel, a major component of the National Pride project, was completed in April, a year before the deadline and within the allocated budget. The project is expected to be completed by fiscal year 2022-23. The project's estimated cost is Rs 33.19 billion, Raxalamulk-Gunj fuel pipeline. Nepal first cross-border petroleum pipeline is one of its kind in South Asia. Nepal is a developing country that relies heavily on petroleum and gas from its neighbors like India and China. Due to its landlocked status, Nepal heavily dependent on India for all kinds of trade and access to the world ocean. Kathmandu-Terai major highway. Construction work of Kathmandu-Terai Expressway has gained momentum after Nepal Army took over this National Pride project, popularly known as Fast Track, in April 14, 2018. The 76.4 km mega highway project will connect Nijgidevbara to Kathmandu. This expressway is not only of strategic interest, but also holds a potential to become a major boon for the country's economic development. Estimated to cost rupees 175.19 billion, the project is scheduled to be completed in February.
বন্ধুরা, এখন আমরা যে ভিডিওগুলো দেখলাম, এই প্রজেক্টগুলো যদি নেপালে বাস্তবায়ন করা সম্ভব হয়, যদি হয় তাহলে নেপালি প্রদেশটি বদলে যেতে হবে। ওদের যে প্রযুক্তি এবং উন্নয়নের জন্য যে প্রজেক্টগুলো দরকার, সেই প্রজেক্টগুলো ওনারা হাতে নিয়েছে। তো বন্ধুরা, যদি আমাদের ভিডিওটি ভালো লাগে, আমাদের চ্যানেলটি সাবস্ক্রাইব করবেন এবং লাইক, কমেন্ট, শেয়ার করবেন। ধন্যবাদ সবাইকে।